Does the government have a part to play in transfers or promotions of senior officials of the public service? The St. Lucia Civil Service Association is of the view that it may. The CSA has renewed concerns regarding recent incidents where senior officials have been transferred. General Secretary of the CSA, Claude Paul, says some members may deem the transfers or appointments unnecessary. Furthermore, Paul adds that perhaps that was the agenda of rescinded Cabinet Conclusion number 855. The conclusion sought to suspend all appointments, including temporary appointments, acting and promotions for 1 year, effective July 2020, except with the endorsement of Cabinet.
While we're happy that persons are making progress in the public service, and we would like to congratulate where that is the case. However, we still remain concerned that apparently from the eye of John public and the persons observing, there seems to be no reason why all of these moves are taking place all of a sudden. And then when you take the Cabinet Conclusion 855 into consideration, you therefore begin to see maybe that was the intention all along of government, to have a direct hand in who goes where within the public service. And while we appreciate that there is need for that to some extent, but the pace at which it's happening now is beyond our wildest imagination.
Paul says civil servants should be given a fair shot to climb up the ladder.
It is at the top of the organization. People are saying that, for example, why a person within the ministry cannot move up within the ministry. You know, they have their own career aspirations, they have their own developmental desires, but it appears that these persons' careers are not being taken into consideration.
The CSA wants the Public Service Commission to demonstrate their independence and that fairness prevails in transfers and promotions of civil servants.
Perhaps they need to understand the perspective in which these decisions are affecting others in the public service. That is not simply the wishes of the government or those in charge that should matter. When the Public Service Commission is supposed to be an independent organization that should apply reasonable fairness and justice in all the decisions that they are making. But obviously, if these decisions are influenced by a one-sided approach, it means it's not fair and it's not reasonable, and it certainly is not just.
The association says it might consider engaging the Public Service Commission over its concerns, but for now it plans to consult its members and will take more stringent action if necessary. Gina Filippi, HCS News Force.